Hello, my name is Candace. I wasn't there for the full kidnapping of my family, so I managed to escape. It was terrible. I had just gone to get some water for the dinner and left the rest of my family at the small room we lived in the country. When I returned, there were men, white men with guns and whips there, beating my family. I quickly ran up a tree before anyone saw me and captured me too. Only seconds later, I saw more men running out of the house with big sacks. We didn't have much, but they took the little we had. I had read the newspapers. I knew what these people were doing. I had heard about it in other towns and villages. They were stealing my family to take to America to become slaves. I remember reading the newspaper this morning with the headline, 99% will never see their families again. Photos showed people with chains around their necks being led into massive ships where they would be locked in dark, hot rooms with hundreds of other people and not being let out for months. They showed people in tobacco and sugar fields in about 30 degrees or more heat, 24/7, harvesting these plants for absolutely no money. Children and women being whipped for doing the slightest thing wrong. Dead bodies in graves. This was enough to make anyone shiver just reading it. Knowing that your family would be experiencing it was even worse. There was nothing I could do about it without being captured myself, and that wouldn't have helped them at all. 3 men went into a small field we owned outside our house, looking for cattle, but we didn't own any. The men asked my sister where we'd hidden the cattle, and she said we didn't have any. Liar! And whip her until she tells, I could hear the men saying. They kept on beating her and stabbing her. One cut off her ear. I could hear her crying and screaming for help. And for a second, I started to walk down the tree, but then I realized that was madness. Then my sister went silent. I heard my father crying. I saw her son's eyes red with tears rolling down his cheeks. Take them away, one of the men said, and this time no one argued. The last thing I remember is the men dragging my son away. He just got a glimpse of me through the leaves. Help me! Mum, help me! Before the men put tape over his mouth, chucked him into a sack, and took him away. I so wished there was something I could do, but there was nothing. I knew I was one of the 99% who would never see my family again.